Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Jerowitz and this is Movies Games Beyond. Today's video we're going to look at the top 10 best romance movies on Netflix. So if you're looking for a good love story, it's never been easier with Netflix. We've put together the best romance movies streaming on Netflix and here's our list of the top 10. Number 10, Kissing Booth 3. The Kissing Booth film series became a hit on Netflix by following a tried and true formula. It's all about teen romance and the challenges of growing up. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. That said, if you're a fan of the first two movies, The Kissing Booth 3 is right up your alley. Ellie, Joey King, and Noah, Jacob Elordi, are on the way to college, but they have one last summer vacation to enjoy with their friends. As emotions run high, so does the romantic tension. Despite the suggestive title, The Kissing Booth 3 is tame enough for young teens. Number 9. The Last Letter from Your Lover. Recently single Ellie, Charlene Woodley, comes across a cache of love letters written years ago from Boot to Jay. Fed up with her own love life, Ellie becomes obsessed with a decades-old romance between people she's never met. Her investigation into the identifies the mysterious lovers, uncovers an affair that began in the 1960s and might still exist to this day. The story jumps between different time periods and places from the mid-century French Riviera to modern London, giving the movie an adventurous vibe. Fans of the mystery romance genre may also want to check out the book it's based on by Joe Moyles. Number 8, Good on Paper. Eliza Schlinger, I really just said her name wrong, stars in the side-splitting romantic comedy about a comedian who falls for a hedge fund manager named Dennis Ryan Hansen, who seems to have it all. However, her friend Margot thinks Dennis is hiding something, so the women decide to do some amateur detective work. The premise of Good on Paper comes from one of Eliza Schlinger's stand-up routines, and it definitely shows. The gags come in rapid succession, so expect more comedy than romance. And her name is Eliza Schlesinger, and I just keep saying it wrong. I'm trying to say it fast. Number 7, Malcolm and Marie. While Malcolm and Marie may be a bit soapy for some, it will very likely hit all the right tones for the hopeless romantics. After the premiere of his new movie, a filmmaker, John David Washington, and his girlfriend, Zendaya, return home with the expectation of an imminent windfall of critical and financial success. As they celebrate, the night takes a turn when revelations about past relationships arise, testing the strength of their bond in the face of incoming drastic change. Number 6, To All the Boys, Always and Forever. Finally cap off the trilogy with the newest release in the To All the Boys series. It's senior year, and after returning from a family trip to Korea, Lara Jean has a lot on her mind. Primed to make the first major decision of her life, Lara Jean begins to weigh the pros and cons of attending college both with or without Peter. Number 5, Love Hard. An LA girl, unlucky in love, falls for the East Coast guy on the dating app and decides to surprise him for the holidays, only to discover that she's been catfished. This light romantic comedy chronicles her attempt to reel in love. And I actually watched this the other day, guys. I actually really enjoyed it. Check it out. It's got some bad reviews, but I enjoyed it. Number 4, 5 Feet Apart. 5 Feet Apart is right up the alley of John Green fans. Stella, Haley Lou Richardson, is a teenage cystic fibrosis patient who lives in hospital, bound by routines and self-control that literally keep her alive. But she starts wondering what that kind of life really is when she meets Will Cole Sprouse, a charming teen with the same illness and less inclination to follow the rules. Despite the instant attraction, restrictions say they must maintain a safe distance between one another. So as the connection intensifies, it becomes a lot harder to stay 5 feet apart. Number 3, Adrift. Adrift is based on the real story of Tammy Oldham, Charlene Woodley, and Richard Sharp, Sam Claflin, a young couple very much in love when Richard is hired to sail a yacht to San Diego. Tammy accompanies him on the faithful journey. However, they ultimately arrive off. Hurricane Raymond devastates the yacht and threatens their lives. Woodley's terrific performance carries most of the film, but the power of Tammy's bond with Richard can't be denied. Number 2, About Time. A charmingly romantic twist on time travel tropes. This Richard Curtis film centres on Tim's discovery that the men in his family have the ability to go back in time. Naturally, he uses this power to win the woman of his dreams and give her the perfect life. Of course, it's not all sunshine and roses, as there are always limits to what we can and can't do change. With beautiful performances from Gleeson, Rachel McAdams and Bill Nighy, this heartfelt, poignant drama delightfully masquerades as a romantic comedy. Number 1, Set It Up. Sick of the domineering bosses, Lucy Liu and Taye Diggs, 2 corporate assistants, Zoe Douche and Glenn Powell, hatch a plan to make them fall in love with one another so they'll stop being so damn demanding. Naturally, the assistants fall in love too. This 2018 Netflix original was written by book-smart writer Katie Zimmerman and delivers far more charm than your typical sheamy rom-com. While engaging performances from the lovable Liu and Diggs, as well as the relative newcomers Douche and Powell, Set It Up is a feel-good love fest with plenty of laughs. And these are the top 10 romance movies on Netflix. Let us know in the comments below which is your favourite movie. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We hope you enjoyed this list. And if we've missed any off, please let us know in the comments. If I've made any mistakes, I apologise. And until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.